Hi, my name is Kyoshi Robert Torres. I'm the owner and operator here at the Crescent Karate Academy. I'd like to welcome you to our school. We're going to take you on a journey through our 6-week welcome process. This presentation is for anyone who's trying out our 6-week special. Our goal is to help you understand exactly what's going to happen and when. Hopefully we'll be able to communicate with you well enough so that everyone will be on the same page. I want to congratulate you for taking action today. Now let's get started. Congratulations on taking action. A lot of people who don't take action in the martial arts never get the benefits that come along with it. So congratulations on taking your first step. Next, we would like to let you know that if at any point during the 6-week welcome process, if you feel that this is not for you or your child, or martial arts is just not what you're looking for, reach out to us as quickly as possible and we will refund your investment. I would like to express to you the many rewards that come from the martial arts. Many parents who have enrolled in our 6-week course have expressed to us the benefits they have experienced. They have expressed to us how their child is more respectful at home and that their child is acting or behaving with more confidence. We've had parents express how their teenagers are not so worried about what others are saying about them. Now imagine what happens to their children who not only continue with our 6-week course, but continue with our 12, or continue all the way up to black belt. We've had many students who have continued on to become doctors, lawyers, law enforcement, and who have attributed their success to the things that they've learned in their martial arts training. The other thing we would like to talk about now is week 4. At week 4, when you've been training for 8 to 12 classes, this is what we call decision week. If you notice, we're very process-oriented. This is the same way we run our classes, with structure and curriculum. During the 3rd week, after you've been here for about 21 days, this is the week you will determine whether or not to continue in our 7 or 12-month program. You will also be able to save money on this week. We want everyone to know, as soon as you get started, how much it will be and what the commitment is. This way, there is no miscommunication. We don't want your child to come in and find out that at the last minute you can't afford it or that it's something you just can't do. At any time during the 6-week course, we would like as much feedback as possible. If you can reach out to us in our Facebook groups or reach out to myself or any of our staff. Now we'll cover our 6-week program and what to expect your first week. Week 1. It is the first time your child will be on the mat. This is usually something they've never done before. It's not unusual that your child will be a little nervous, so we want you to be as positive as you can. Just the fact that they did it, they got themselves onto the mat, can be in some cases a really big show of courage. So we want you to be very positive and tell them that they're doing a great job. Don't be frustrated if they're not catching on right away. Also, we don't want you to compare your child. Don't compare them to the students in front of them, next to them, behind them, or even some who started at the same time. Remember, martial arts is an individual sport, so there is no comparing anyone else other than your child. The first week, we are focusing on basics like bowing onto the mat and different focus anchors that we refer to as protocol. That way, when we call out the moves, they will actually know what is going on. The first week, we will give them a short review sheet explaining how they will earn their white belt and break a real karate board. We give them the opportunity to practice being respectful at home and showing self-discipline by doing some chores or helping around the house before mom or dad ask them to. Our goal is for them to do their best and complete the chores you as parents already asked them to do. This serves as a little motivation to take some initiative on their own. The idea here is for them to make progress. We don't expect perfection, just to show improvement. Remember, especially during week 1, your child needs a lot of positive reinforcement. Most children already do these things at home, especially when they do things on their own like brushing their teeth or getting dressed. We also recommend when they get started to celebrate with them for taking their first step. Something like a special dinner or dessert for taking that first step. Again, if you have any questions, ask one of the instructors or post to our Facebook group or email whoever you feel most comfortable speaking with. Week 2. At week 2, we start focusing on what we call life skills, such as confidence, perseverance, and respect, just to name a few. We have what we call Mat Chats, where we discuss the theme of the week. We encourage all of our students and parents to discuss these themes at home with your children in further detail. It helps to create a dialogue and a strong bond and confidence to discuss things with each other. The next thing we encourage our parents is to talk about goal setting. The 6-week welcome process is the perfect opportunity to explain the concept of how important goal setting is. It can be as simple as saying, "Wow, you already made it to week 2. In one more week, you've completed your goal and there's one more goal after that, black belt." At this point, the children will know whether or not they love the martial arts, and we want to highlight their improvements. You want to say things like, "Wow, your front kicks got stronger. Your ki is louder." We also communicate the benefits. "Wow, you're more confident, and now you won't be afraid to go up in front of the class in school." We're going to give them the examples of how martial arts will help them. We see week 3 as a milestone. It's the halfway mark. We'll praise them by saying things like, "I'm so proud of you. You've really come a long way. You've shown some perseverance by making it this far." This is week 3, so we suggest you sit down as a family and have a discussion to decide if the martial arts is a right fit for you and your family. You can sit down with them and ask whether or not they're enjoying it, and let them know that this is decision week, and also the week you can save money if you decided to join our program. We're already at week 4, and this is what we call decision week. You can see any staff member because you already have the price sheet. You know it is decision week, and you'll save all of your registration and fees that you've already paid if you decide to continue this week. If you need more time, that's okay. Don't just quit because you haven't taken advantage of the savings in decision week. You can still save money on the 5th week as well, just not as much. It's okay if you need more time to make a decision, no worries. So that brings us to the 5th week. We still talk about the benefits of the martial arts and finishing the 6-week course. You'll still be able to save $100 on the enrollment fee, which is good. You need to know that we would like you to communicate with us to let us know if you haven't continued or if you need more time. Please let us be of assistance. If you really want your child to continue and they're on the fence, we can communicate with them and talk about their long-term goal of black belt excellence. At week 6, if you've continued, great. If not, it's okay. We still want you to celebrate with your child for accomplishing their goal. There are 2 things you do when you accomplish a goal. You set a new goal and you celebrate. We also want you to prepare for your next journey. If you decide to continue, the next step is to celebrate, making it this far and setting your new goal of black belt. Make sure you watch our Journey to Black Belt video. It will fill you in on what to expect on your new journey to black belt.